Actually, I wasn't even looking. Next thing I know, she throws her card up there. Hey, you got a little chopper over here. It's, what is this? Starting bid is at 45 for a little Honda Rebel.
We're starting here, starting right now. 1, 2, 3. We breathe it in. We feel our hearts, they're pounding, rising up to feel the fire dance wild through our veins. We take a chance, no, we'll never be the same. Giving it all we got, giving it all. Giving it all we got. Climbing up to the top of the world. No fear, we're gonna make it. Everything we want is ours.
Okay, so yeah, I took a drive over here to Phitsanulok to a motorcycle auction. They have like a shit ton of bikes you can look at for auctioning, or they auction off. I don't know where they got them all, but you know, some of them are police confiscations probably. Some of them are just, you know, they buy them in bulk from some dealer or something, or most all of them are secondhand. Some of them are in really good shape. They got, you know, they got those 130,000 baht PCXs and stuff, and you know, they might be, their bid postings are for 34,000. It'll probably go for 70 or something like that. But here, let's check out some of the deals. Yeah, really cheap fixer-uppers. And this is a starting bid at 2,000 baht. And you basically have increments. When you're bidding, you have increments of 500. So they give you a card and you raise up the card. That gives you an extra 500. Most all these bikes are not part of the deal because they don't have tags on them. This will be next Thursday's auction. 7,500 for a little Honda M15X. And this is, you can see it's all, you know, it's kind of busted up, broken stuff. That one's starting at 4,000. But again, these might not even be, those might be tags left over from last time. But yeah, it is a shit ton of bikes here, man. This one is X-Max, all that custom feathering. Huge bike, leather. It's got the, what do you call that? You know, the graphite wrap probably on all this. It's the Yamaha 87 starting bid, which this is probably a 200,000 baht bike. It'll probably go for 110, maybe 130. Depends on who's all bidding, I suppose. But yeah, the Waves, these bikes, these will probably go pretty quick. That one's at 29. It's 2 years old. It's got 17,000 kilometers on it, so that's a nice bike. So it's at 29, it'll probably go for, I don't know, 40, something like that. I'll be anxious to see. Hey, you got a little chopper over here. It's what is this? Starting bid is at 45 for a little Honda Rebel. Pretty cool. 74 for another Yamaha. Yeah, the Honda Waves are a popular bike. They're going to be all over. People are gonna probably suck those up. They got all kinds of bikes, so big bikes, small bikes. 19 on this one. This is, again, it's a big bike. Some of the big bikes are cheaper because, I don't know, maybe not too many people like riding them. 20,000, and this is a Yamaha. What is that? I don't even know what that one is. It's a Cowie 300. 15,000 on the starting bid. That's probably about 10 years old. Let's see. 60, yeah, 7 years old. And you got the Zoomer X models. all kinds. And then yeah, so they'll have the bidding wars will be in there. You just basically, I take a snapshot of any tag that you like with the number, and then when that comes up, you can bid. Somebody else bids, you just throw up your card, extra 500 baht, and then after the bid, you're gonna have to have another 7% VAT on that. These are the scooter kind, you know, the Vespas starting at 68, 67. They'll probably go closer to 80, maybe even 100. Yeah, and you can start them all up. They all start. If it doesn't start, it might have information on it where it doesn't start. But they also give you coupons for free food. They have served food out in the front, so you can make a day of it. Out here, it's pretty hot. The nicer bikes are all underneath there. So maybe go take a look at those. These are all PCXs. 33, probably gonna come in at about 60. 36 on that one, 29, 29. Yeah, it looks like a big PCX row, and again, another Honda Wave row. These are actually nice bikes. We're gonna probably bid on some of these. Starting bids, 16 on that one, 22, 24, 24, 24. So yeah, we bid on, if we're actually, this is gonna be popular. Somebody else is gonna probably outbid us on those. Most of these. This Honda, this one's all right, 25. It's an older model, but it's all right. But yeah, then again, big bikes. Lots of big bikes coming in. Usually in the low 30s, starting bid. This is a nice big old bike. 18 on the starting bid, which is pretty good. That's a 200. It's a 200 Demon GPX. Looks pretty cool for a 200, doesn't it? But I couldn't. At my age, I can't lean over that far. You get into a front end accident, goodbye to your cojones right there. Been there, done that. And then the little beater bikes, I like to think of these as endo bikes, because as soon as you get in an accident, you're gonna go endo over the handlebars. So it's gonna be pretty brutal. But anyway, let's see what we can do. Maybe we get a bike today. If not, it's off to the Central Mall shop. All right, man, we'll get back at you. 42 for the big Yamaha X-Max. It's a 2019. It's a beast. That's a pretty good price. This beauty over here. This is at 100,000 to start. Probably 200,000 bike. Looks pretty much brand new. It's got about a digital display for the miles. I don't know. Honda Forza 350. Very nice. Very nice. These are more Hondas, more Forzas. All analog brakes. 96 on that one. Another 96. Very cool, man. Very cool. And these are just regular scooters. Everybody loves a scooter. 45, 50. Those are probably pretty much all about the same price. This Vespa's going to be a little bit lower. 23 on a Vespa. That's a newer one. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, man. Scoobies. That's what ours is. Scoobies. Simple price about that one. I think at 30, starting 27. Yeah, these wave eyes are good. This is what we're looking at. Something like that. That's only 11. That's pretty cool. Probably be a bidding war for those up front. All right, man. Enough of that.
5,500 ด้านซ้าย 50,000 บาทนะครับเป็นราคา 50,000 บาท 5,500 50,000 51,500 ที่ออนไลน์ลูกค้าที่ต่อยอดมา 2,500 52,000 นับ 1 52,500 53,000 นับ สู้ต่อเชิญนะครับ 2,700 ด้านหลัง 2,700 2,700 นับ 1 27,500 นับ 2 27,500 บาท 28,000 นับ 1 28,500 3,000 บาทของโทรนะครับ 29,000 ที่หน้าหลัง 29,000 นับ 1 29,000 สู้ต่อเชิญนะครับสาวตั้งแต่ราคาหน้าลานยืนอยู่
เสื้อขาวนะ
นับสอง
จบที่30 บาทกับหน้า
ทั้งหมด1,100,1,500ราคา1,222,1,222,500ราคา1,222,500ราคาสู้ต่อเชิญ1,14,1,4,500ราคา1,14,500นับหนึ่งสู้ต่อยกไปนะครับ1,15,000 1,15,500ออนไลน์1,15,500นับหนึ่ง1,15,500นับสอง1,16,500 1,16,500นับหนึ่ง1,16,500นับสองสู้ต่อเชิญแล้วก็ไปสมาร์ทแบบนี้
เพิ่มไหม
1,16,500 บาทราคาที่ออนไลน์นะครับ1,17,500 ล้าน1,17,500ซึ่งต่อยกไป1,17,500นับหนึ่ง1,17,500นับสองสู้ต่อเชิญนะครับ
ตีต่อไหมคะ
1,17,500 บาทราคาที่ออนไลน์
เริ่มเลย
นับสาม
แต่พี่ต้องใช้เงินหมื่น
Well, it's a done deal. We did bid on a bike, or I should say my wife did. Actually, I wasn't even looking. Next thing I know, she throws a card up there, and it just happens to be the only bid that is on this bike. And so she winds up winning it, and we wind up having to buy the bike. It's a Honda Wave 125, which is a cool bike by itself. She picks the white and red one. Not only that, but it's got like red racing rims and more narrow tires, so who rides it? I'm gonna have to spend another 5 or 10,000 just to get it into normal if I want to ride it. And that was the whole point, I think, was to have me have a second bike on the farm to be able to ride. But anyway, my arm's tired. I'm using my phone for this video. Man, look at all these bikes. Woo-hoo. There are a ton of them. There's only a few guys left in there. They after you buy the bike, they stock them up on like this until they get through all the paperwork. We give you a new book on it and all that stuff. And but yeah, I guess it was pretty heated in there. I mean, you see bikes that would start at coming in at a nice newer. I mean, ours is a Honda Wave 125, 2022. I forget how many kilometers or whatever it has on it. I think it's low. It's like 16,000 or something like that. But you know, looking at the bike with those racing tires and this and that, there's chances are that whoever was driving it was just hauling ass all the time. But anyway, let's see. It's a good bike. Good enough. It was only 26,000, so $600 or whatever, 650 bucks. And but yeah, there's a lot of guys that you can see. They get all the Honda PCXs. They buy them up at about 100,000 each, and secondhand they're like 175. So you know, in that range. So they're probably making 30, 40 on each one of those bikes. And several key guys you can see in there. They buy like 3 or 4, 5, 6, 7 bikes. Actually, each individual is able to buy 6 bikes. So you know, if you're interested, let me see if I can check this out. Can't hold the damn thing up. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But anyway, we're gonna put the bike in the truck and we get the hell out of here. Maybe we'll come back another day when I'm by myself and I can buy the bike. All right, man, back at you. Well, this is it. This is the beast that was picked. The Honda. My wife says that's supposed to be the Shark model or something. It's got pearl white and whatever those reds are, I don't know. But yeah, pretty good for an auction. Had it get cleaned up by our nephew who's got the bike shop. I had him put on the beefy tires, new rims. So we got new rims and tires, front and back. He actually changed a bunch of stuff. I had him put new grips on it and stuff and clean it all up before we took it out on the road. But yeah, man, pretty cool. Huh? Oh yeah, well, there you go. It's all right, huh? It's all right for an auction bike. I'm glad. It feels a lot better. I feel a lot safer anyway with the tires. I just wanted bigger tires, especially for what I'm going to be doing, trudging around and who the Lord knows what. But and with my wife, both of us with the 125 is adequate power. All right, man. Well, hey, hope you like it. Let me know what you think of the beast. Gonna get my shot. Well, there it is. And yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. Let me know if you want more information about the motorcycle auction over at Phitsanulok. All right, man. Back at you.